everyone, this is Doug with Black Hills Race Talk, and I've been hinting here lately that Black Hills Race Talk is going to start a new venture, and I want to share that with you. But first I want to tell you a story. A couple of weeks ago I was driving down the road and I seen a rummage sale sign, and I never pass those up because I never know what I'll find, maybe a slot car or something. But I stopped in and I looked around, didn't see anything. But the guy who was having the rummage sale, somehow the subject of racing came up. And he used to be an official out at the Speedway for a number of years, and for the next 2 hours we sat in his garage in lawn chairs in the shade and just shared racing stories, and it was such a neat time. But one of the stories that he was telling me was he knew a guy that worked in the mines, and he knew everything about the mines. He knew the history, he knew the tools, he knew the equipment. And one night he went to sleep and he never woke up. And all of those stories, all of that history went away with him. More and more that's happening with racing in the area. And I want to capture some of these stories. I want to capture some of this history and document it and put it down. So coming soon, in about 2 weeks, we're going to kick off what's called Black Hills Race Talks. And we're going to gather some of these individuals, some of these drivers, some of these owners, these officials, fans that have these stories, that know the history, and we're going to document it. In 2 weeks, on September 17th, we're going to partner with the historic Elks Theater, and we're going to have a gathering. It's going to be called the Black Hills Race Talks. And we're going to sit down and capture some of these stories. This very first one is going to be partnered with the Black Hills Speedway Hall of Fame kickoff. We're going to announce the first inaugural class of the Black Hills Speedway Hall of Fame inductees. We're going to have some conversation. We're going to listen to some stories from the inductees, some of their friends, some of their family, and it's going to be a gathering where we're going to get together and we're going to capture some of this history. And from then on, once a month on Mondays, we're going to get together at the Elks Theater, and we're going to have more of these Black Hills Race Talks. We're going to have themes of different subjects and invite different people in for talks, and just sit them down at a table with a number of their peers, hand a microphone around and say, share with us. This isn't just for yourself, this isn't for the fans, this is for your family, and this is for the historic record of racing in the area. A lot of these stories they probably have never told their grandchildren, never told their children. So some of these stories might be just opening up and sharing a part of their life to some of their family. So this is going to be so exciting, I can't wait. So in a couple of weeks we're kicking this off at the Elks Theater. It's September 17th at 7 o'clock, and it's going to go until we're done talking. We're going to start with a little bit of just mingling time. We'll have some track food, some hot dogs, maybe some steam burgers. Sit around for a half hour, walk around for a half hour and just share some stories, and then we're going to sit down at about 7:30, 7:35. We're going to announce the inaugural class, and then we're going to have a table. We're going to have some conversation, share some stories, and then afterwards we'll have some time to just hang out and share more stories, mingle. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. Spread the word. Black Hills Race Talks, September 17th at the historic Elks Theater, 7 o'clock. Hope to see you there.